Hi guys, you ready to finish your cat mixed media? I'm excited about this one. I just did the dog and I'm pretty happy with it. So now it's time for the cat. First thing you want to do is find a cat that you like. I have some outlines over there. I really like this one. I think he looks adorable, or she, of course. I'm going with more of an orange theme. It kind of matched my eyes, which I really like. Today we're connecting the eyes kind of to the nose and we're doing the mouth. I'm also, because it's a cat, I'm going to add those whiskers. We're not adding any ears. We're just doing the face. So the first thing you want to do is grab your kitty cat and then get a pair of scissors so we can clean up the edges. You could leave the edges really wild. I'm just going to trim mine a little bit. Cats are pretty sophisticated. They're usually, their fur is a little more in order than dogs. So I'm going to make mine a little more simple, maybe, is what I'm looking for. She's fancy. This kitty cat is fancy. She doesn't want a lot of hair hanging around everywhere. If you want to make it more wild, you're more than welcome to. You're also welcome to actually turn your paper over, if you see over here, and you could just follow your black edge. So I'm just giving it a little trim, leaving it a little furry for this kitty cat. Just do that now because you don't want to mess it up later when it's full of paint. Now I see my nose is up a little bit, but I'm going into paint right now. If I had some time, I'd probably take some glue, but maybe that's something we could fix, because once it all dry, we're going to sign it and then be done with it. So I might finish it up with a little bit of glue here or there, but I'm gonna do my paint first. All right, I like to keep my cat close by so I could make it look similar. It's not gonna look identical, of course, it's just gonna look similar. I'm gonna give you black and white paint to fix it up. If you would like brown, just let me know, and I can give you some brown too if you want to do brown and white, so it mostly matches your nose, but I'm just going to give you guys black and white and see how it goes. Now, it looks like my eyes are a little close, so I'm going to kind of bring it here, and then I'm going to do a mouth, and then the bottom part of her mouth, and then I'm going to do those crazy whiskers. Again, remember, this is very abstract. It's going to look similar to a cat, but you might not notice it's a cat right away. It's not going to have all the features of a regular cat. Now that you've cut it off, you got your kitty cat, now you can get your paint. I like the big paintbrush for the white, and I have two smaller paintbrushes for the black. I actually never even used one, so I might just use one. But if you want to grab more than one, that's fine. Just know you are responsible for washing your paintbrushes. I'm going to start in with the white. Kind of the cool thing about starting with the white is you could always fix it. Once you start with the black, there's not much more you can do. The white you can keep working with. So I'm just drawing between this is kind of the snout, the part that connects the, I don't know if a cat would have a snout, but that connects the eyes with the nose. So I'm just adding some white there. I'm also going to do some white kind of around the eyes. This is a little bit of that fur. I'm going to move the kitty cat. I can still see it if you guys can. Always refer to that picture. Because I'm just going to show you some techniques. What I want you guys to do is take the picture and kind of look what I did and kind of make it your own. So all I'm doing is making some fur. I'm not painting the whole thing. I'm making sure that paper's still showing, but I'm just adding some fur. Okay, so there's connecting the eyes to the nose. Now we want to do that bottom part, which is that mouth. So they have those little tiny, I don't know, I call them jowls on maybe cheeks. You see I went a little low here, so I'm not going to do that part again. Maybe I'll make that into some hairs. So that's why you always want to go smaller, because you could always go bigger, not like Miss Elliott did. I went a little too big on that side, and I don't want to make it any bigger. It'll start looking like a dog. Dog's got much bigger cheeks than the kitty cat does. Okay, and then we got that little piece on the bottom. All right, I'm going to stop there. I might add some white as I'm going with the black. So right now I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said on the dog one, painting's like a feeling. You kind of just got to go for it. And you can always know you can go back. I even got some white on my nose. I'm not going to worry about that. That's no big deal. So now I'm going to go in with my black. I don't know if I'm going to put any on the eyes. I might just do a little bit throughout, because I'm going to kind of blend it like we did with the nose. So I'm going to start mostly with here. We want to draw the little part of the bottom of the mouth. And the thing about a cat, they just have a little, at least my cat in this picture that I have, has just a little tiny one. All right, and then she's got a little bit of a furry chin. Okay, and then if I look here, I almost dipped in the white. It's a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little bit there and there to connect the nose, and I'm gonna blend it. All right, and then I'm gonna quickly take, I actually did a lot less black than I did on my, my dog. All right, now I wanna leave that black where her mouth is, and all I'm doing is I'm blending the rest of it. See how much the black, like if you really want more of a white or a light gray, you're going to want to keep just a little bit of black. You got to be careful. See, mine's a little more gray than I wanted it. So I'm going to kind of blend that color through. Since it doesn't look like it's going away, I might as well work with it and make my cat more gray throughout. You could keep adding white. I don't have the best white. I'm getting you guys better white. So I got to deal with that kind of. Mine doesn't cover as good. Hopefully yours will cover a little bit better than what I have. You could always add more black too if you mess up your lines. You don't want to add too much paint because it'll get too wet. I'm going to go in, not blend this part, but I'm just adding lines. Okay, looks like a tiger, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to add the whiskers, and I want to get a really thin paintbrush. I actually might even practice this if I take a piece of my scrap paper. Just let me see, because you want to make sure they're kind of thin. See, that's a little thick for me. So what I'm doing is I'm twirling my paintbrush around so it becomes pointier. See, that's much better. All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, that this whiskers are everywhere. I don't have a cat, so I really have to use this picture to help me. All right. So you don't want to do the whiskers until you're done blending. So if you're not done, don't do the whiskers yet. You could pause it, add the rest of your blending before you decide to be done. This cat's got some crazy whiskers. I'm really looking at my picture to help guide me, because again, I don't know what a cat looks like. If you need to, my paper's getting big again. I want to make sure it's nice and thin. So I took a break and I rolled it. Should I have the same side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I'll stop there. It's got a couple little hairs on the chin. So I'll add that. I'll go back with my mouth, make that a little bit smaller. I mean, sorry, add some little dark to the mouth. That should be a pretty dark area. All right, and then that's my cat face. So you could also, I mean, if you want to add any black anywhere, you're welcome to that. If you want your eyes, this one I got some black on, so I'll just take some and fix that a little bit. Okay. And this one's kind of got like this little, maybe like a little more cat eye. All right, and then when you're done, kind of talk yourself out of, just keep going and going, because Miss Ellie can keep adding and adding and adding. So I'm going to say I'm done. That is my cat face. I hope you guys enjoy making your cat face, and bye.